viewer, welcome back to 54A again. I'm going to turn sort of hollow form come vase thing. Found a lump of wood in my bin and I'm not sure what it is actually. I think it may be maple. It could be birch or beech, but I'm getting that little bit of a smell, that sweet smell, so I'm thinking I'm not very good at identifying wood if it hasn't got a label on it. Anyway, it's a lump of wood and I'll show you how I've done so far. This crack is just getting worse, so I'm going to open it up with a Dremel a bit so I can stuff some sawdust right into it. It feels like I've got down to solid wood now, so we'll see what happens anyway. Got plenty of fine dust off the bandsaw, always keep a bit. I should be able to stuff this in further now the crack is actually bigger, wider. Pack it right down before I put the top layer in. I shall soak this with super glue. It's a shame if it all fell apart. It's a nice looking piece of wood, this isn't lovely to work with. So I'm pretty sure it's maple. Trouble is with me, if it hasn't got a label on it, I'm not very good with finding out what they are, but still, I mostly get it right. Now it's packed down really tight now into that split, so I'll just soak that with super glue before I go any further. There, I'll let that soak in. That's it, I'll just fill that up now. This bottom bit's gone off, so fill it up and give it another good soaking of super glue, pack it right in again, and hopefully it'll hold together. See you later. Right, it's filled, dried, and I've just skimmed over it a bit. Still a few lines on there, but I've got to put some finishing cuts on yet. But it seems to be nice and solid there now. I haven't got to go too much deeper, but of course I've got to hollow it out yet, so the fun hasn't started yet. Right, I think more or less got the shape I want. Maybe just take it a little bit thinner around here. Right, I'm just working on some finishing cuts now, and there's quite a few little ridges where there was around here. But I'm still working on this tool that I'm sort of grinding away, and it's like an extreme negative rake scrape. It's more of a curved skew. But I'm still finishing the shape off and trying it out, and it's great for going round corners like that, and I'm nearly there, I think, and it works for me, put it that way. That is doing a superb job. I think I shall leave it like that and just keep a good edge on it. It's just an extra tool I had, basically, so if you've got a tool that you don't use, and most of us have, just experiment with it. So I've been experimenting with this for a couple of weeks, just taking a bit off and reshaping it, and it seems to be working a treat. So it might not work for anybody else, but say if you've got one that you're not doing anything with, hit the grinder. Right, I've started with the hollowing tool now. Made a little mark, that's about as wide as I want the top. I don't know if I'm going to keep it open yet or put a finial on it. I don't even know what finish I'm going to put on it yet. But there's going to be a lot of hollowing to do. So I'll make a start. I love this hollowing rig, and one thing I won't say it's the best in the world, the best value for money, made out of the best materials like other people say about theirs, because I haven't tried any others, only ones that you hold onto yourself. But as far as I'm concerned, this hollowing system is really good. Changed over to my little tool platform now, so I can get inside and give me some more support. So I'm getting quite a long way in now. It's about, there you go, yeah, nearly there actually. It's about 1.5 inches from the bottom, and I want to leave a fair base on it for the weight, for it to stand up. So yeah, that's coming on a treat. You don't have to buy these. I suppose you could make one, just a piece of steel and tap a hole in it. A good little bit of kit though. suppose the only downside is I can't see what I'm doing now. I'm doing it all by feel. And just have a quick glance in when I take the tool out of the way. You can get camera systems and everything for these things, but to be honest I'm not that bothered. I'll just carry on doing what I'm doing. Right, just changed over to the curved tool now to get under these shoulders and see how that goes. Well, I'm sure you could see by the shavings coming off, it's doing a really good job. Very nice. Well, this is about the best view I can get you from the inside, I'm afraid. There's a couple of little tiny ridges to get out, but on the whole, so far it's done an excellent job. Notice a little crack appearing. Where are we? There. This big one seems to have held up. It just needs a little topping up. Yep, but I think it might actually hold together. Well, I've just smoothed things off on the inside, took the tiny little ridges out now with this round scraper. This is a Sorby one, I think, if I remember right. And just very gently up and down the inside a few times with that. Nice finish. Right, sanding next. I want a really nice finish on this because I've decided I'm going to put some colour on it. And I'm going to use this Turner's mesh. Start off at 180 and it goes all the way up to 600, and I'll see what it's like when I've done that. Now if you're using these strips, it's like very similar to Abranet. If you put your finger over where you're going to apply it, the dust can't escape. So if you hold both ends, you'll see the dust coming through. Like that, and it doesn't clog up then. If you do it like that, it's going to clog up, it's not going to get anywhere. No good. I've took that down to 600 now. I'm just going to put some sanding sealer on it. I'll just let that dry and then I'll knock that back with a bit of 0000 wire wool. Then I'll give it another coat of sanding sealer. Right, mount it in the chuck with a little bit of paper towel just to stop any overspray. And I'm going to just give it a bit of colour and see what's what. I'm just going to keep building it up and building it up till I've got really dark blue down the bottom, just fading in, and then I should give it a sand as well to help blend it in. I hope it works anyway. A bit like spraying a car really. I sand it down with very fine sandpaper, probably 600 or 1000 grit in between coats. I think that'll do. I'm going to lacquer it now. Just car lacquer. One coat, let it dry, sand it off. I'll probably give it about 5 or 6 coats. Must let it dry well in between coats. That's the main thing. Don't be tempted to try and flood it so you get the shine immediately. Do for the first coat. Let that dry for 10 minutes or so, depending on how warm your shop is. I'll give this several coats of lacquer now, and I think that's enough, and I'll let it dry for a couple of hours now before I part it off. I've done the same to the finial, and then we'll put it together, see what it looks like with or without the finial. Well, there it is, all finished, and I'm quite pleased with how that's come out. I gave it 6 coats of lacquer in the end, and yeah, I like the way the blues faded in nicely, and I've left little bits, like there's a tiny crack there, and that big crack that I filled in originally, a little bit there that still needs filling, but I've left it, and looks alright to me. And on the finial there's a couple of little imperfections in the wood, so I've left it, and that's it without the finial. Yeah, I quite like that. I think that was worth the effort, and I enjoyed making it. So if you like it, just give us a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. So I'll see you soon for the next one, everybody. Take care, bye now.